Sometimes when you're working in an Excel worksheet, you'll want to link the contents of a cell to a web page or an email address using a hyperlink. Doing this, you can provide yourself or another user with a link that they can click to email you or to email someone else, or they could click a link to view something on the web or your company intranet. To do this, you can simply type a URL into a cell in a workbook. When you do this, Excel should recognize the URL as a hyperlink and format it with this characteristic blue type and underline text. If Excel doesn't recognize your text as a hyperlink, you can force it to do so. To do this, choose File and then Options, and then click the proofing group here and click Autocorrect Options. Click Auto Format as you type and make sure that Internet and Network Paths with Hyperlinks is checked. If not, check this box and click OK and then OK again. That option forces Excel to recognize URLs and email addresses when you type them into a cell as being a hyperlink. It's also possible to manually format text as a hyperlink by selecting it and right-click and choose Hyperlink. This opens the Insert Hyperlink dialog. The text to display is the text from the cell in Excel, and that's what's going to continue to display in the cell. The screen tip is some text that will appear over the cell when you hover your mouse pointer over it. I'm going to type here as the screen tip text, click to view original data, and click OK. Now I want to link to a file or a web page, so I'm going to click existing file or web page. Now while I could type the address, it's going to be a lot more accurate if I actually copy and paste it from a browser. So I have the page open in a browser window. Here it is here. So I'm going to select the URL, right click and choose copy, and then just close this browser window down. Right click here and choose paste. Because I've copied and pasted the URL, I know it's going to be correct. I'll click OK. To test the hyperlink, I'll hold my mouse pointer over it. You can see the screen tip appear, and I'll click to view the original data, and it's now opened inside a web browser, allowing me to check to make sure that I entered the correct URL. You can edit a hyperlink by right-clicking on it, and then choose Edit Hyperlink. That reopens the hyperlink dialog so you can make changes if desired. You can also right-click the cell and remove the hyperlink or open it in a web browser. So far as formatting of hyperlinks in Excel is concerned, there are some things to be aware of. Hyperlinks are formatted using styles, so you can change the style, although it's best not to remove the hyperlink underlining, as that's a visual sign that the text is a hyperlink. Unfollowed hyperlinks are blue, and they change color to this sort of magenta purple color once they've been followed. To see how hyperlinks are styled, click the Cell Styles list here on the Home tab of the ribbon. This is the hyperlink style, and this is the followed hyperlink style. While you could change the style by right-clicking here and choose Modify, it's better to leave it as it is, as people are more likely to recognize it as being a clickable hyperlink.